me. Yeah. So today I'm going to be your local news source for today. I'm going to teach you about the events going down in the world. You probably can't see this. So, what's going to be going on is I'm going to teach you about important events, and the event of today is, what's the event today? Hold on a second. Robotic advancements. I'm going to show you about the robotic advancements of how robotics is advancing today. So, let's get to it, I guess.
Okay, so we're doing a story here. Okay, so I guess it's gonna be about fossils, but before we start talking about fossils, we better get this guy out of here. We gotta. Okay, now that he gone, we talking about fossils. So what happened recently is there's in Berlin, an evolutionary biologist and a robotics expert. They teamed up, got together, and they worked on they found a fossil. It was called a Orobates batsi, I believe that's how it's pronounced. And then they 3D printed all the bones, bone by bone, out of plastic and metal. They put them all together. Robotics expert, he then put some robotics stuff into it, and went together, and they made the fossil walk. So they could figure out how it moved and everything like that. It was pretty cool. And yeah. And they called their creation the Orobot. It's a fossil, walks around, it's pretty cool. And this information was discovered. I discovered it at /gear.com. That's my source. Thank you. So let's move on to the next story then, I guess. It's this one. Let me use this one. Alright, so you ever had the problem with grass too long like this? Well, that's the company they're called. They developed a robotic lawnmower, similar to like a Roomba, where it mows your house, but it'll mow your yard. Tall grass, it'll mow it. You won't have to do it, and you can program it and put the perimeters and stuff in there. That way it'll do it for you, how tall even you want it, how long it'll go, and it is powered by like lithium batteries. And you won't have to go out when it's too hot or when you're incapable of mowing. It'll get it done for you. And I got this from Fox News. So yeah. Okay, so now we're going to talk about a little thing that happened in what I like to call Massachusetts. So at MIT, they developed and are further developing a Cheetah robot. It's capable of walking left, right, forward, back, and upside down. Like, you could flip it, it can do it is now capable of doing backflips, and it can walk on uneven terrain faster, twice the speed of a human walking, and on uneven terrain. So
personally, I don't think it really looks like a cheetah, but it's pretty darn close. News source, Fox News. But yeah, MIT, or whoever's at MIT doing this, they're going places. So, just gonna pull up and talk about the next thing. Anyways, so going with the trend of robotics, we even talked about a bunch of cool stuff now. This took place in Washington. Researchers at the University of Washington have developed a new robot. They developed a new robot for people who can't feed themselves. You see, you just mount this robot on the side of your wheelchair or whatever. On the side of your wheelchair, or if you can't feed yourself, or if you don't want to, just put it on the table, mount it to your wheelchair, and the robot has been trained to get fork, spoon, all sorts of stuff, and like various types of foods. It's trained to know how to put it in your mouth for the people who can't. It's pretty nice, helping the world. And my source was interestingengineering.com. Well, I forgot to show you the food. There's food. And that's how I was going to introduce the video. And why I was going to do the food. But, so now, we're going to move on to the next subject, I guess. We're going to talk about more about how robotics is helping. So we're just going to get on down to it. Okay, so, changed a little bit. Special effects are getting a little worse. I forgot entirely what I was going to say. Give me a hot second, boys. Your news source is still good. Robots, the thing is, they're changing the world, you see. They're improving all sorts of stuff, and they're even coming to sports and whatnot. Sports. So, from what I read, this was SingularityHub.com was my source. They are making robots to play sports. Some of them, they're not necessarily good enough to beat pros at a game, but they can beat like beginners typically. So they've made robot. This is just sports in general. They made robots that can basketball, soccer, table tennis, sumo. I think that's all that was on this website, but their robot is able. Most of them are similar to the Pepper robot, but this one that I'm talking about, the basketball one, is capable of shooting 3-pointers more accurately than Steph Curry. Pretty cool. And they have robots that can literally go on full soccer matches against each other. So you might see more maybe robot sports now. But robots are changing the world, and they're affecting everybody, and they're advancing. So, and one day you might have somebody to do a robot to do stuff for you, like replace you as a news show host, or do your finals for you. And they might do it better than you could. And yeah. So, robots are changing the world. We're going up. We talked about all sorts of stuff today. I hope you appreciated it. Thanks for watching.